Nobody talks about fear, and nobody talks about efficacy, whether something's going to work outside the chip shop on a Friday night. And that's dangerous because they're teaching stuff that won't work. They're teaching stuff that's going to shatter, and it's not that people are telling lies. They're telling what they think is the truth, but it's not tested.
Yeah, they haven't gone to the arena that you went into
No.
on the door. So that was, I think that's what Ray Winstone really liked in the script.
Yeah, he liked
the authenticity.
The authenticity, yeah. And he's talking about fear. He's not saying, look at me, I'm a titan. He's saying, look at my leg, look at me tapping my foot. I'm tapping my foot to hide the foot tremor that's found its way to my knees. We're all full of fear. Some of us to the brim.
Yeah, there was that great scene in it where he took a drag of his cigarette.
Yeah.
And it was something that you said. I don't think he mentioned it in the film, but I recognise it from your book where some doorman, when they're really,
he's taking a strap. He's hiding the fact that he's afraid, and he's controlling his adrenaline with a form of diaphragmatic breathing. So he might go, and it just calms his body, so we can talk calmly in front of this maniac with a knife.
I mean, you could dissect Bouncer and find so many levels and layers to it.
Yeah, I have over the years. I have more and more. It's saying that, that's where I was. The main thing I learned from the Doors, and I only learned, the only reason I learned this stuff from the Doors, Paul, was because I wrote about it. So if you imagine in Judaism, they talk about the process of creation. They say that we get a spark of light called Hakmah, right? And it's just a spark of light. It's an intuition or a wisdom. And then we could put that into what they call Bina, and we process it. So we make it deeper and wider, a bit like putting a seed into the ground. And then eventually it becomes an understanding. I understand it. And then at some point there's a happy accident where it just trips and it becomes a certainty. So I have an idea that I want to write a book, but I don't think it's possible, not for me. So I take that idea and I process it, and I deepen it, and I widen it, and I make it a bit more profound, and I start to find people like me who have done a book. So I go, well, it's possible because other people have done it. It's possible, even though I haven't done it. But I can't see myself doing it. But I keep finding proof that it's possible through this process, and until suddenly I get a deal. I get a publishing deal. And I've got a book in front of me. It's real. Now that's tripped into what they call certainty, or yakin. It means the truth is undeniably right in front of you. It's possible.